Imagine a clear autumn day when Samuel, a young medical student, visits the hospital for his respiratory physiology lesson. The professor, Dr. Cheng, greets the small group with an interesting challenge. She asks, "What happens inside our chests every time we breathe?" The students exchange glances, and Samuel decides to find out, not just from books, but through observation and experience. The mechanics of breathing. Dr. Cheng offers a demonstration with a simple rubber balloon and a plastic bottle model. Think of your lungs as balloons inside your chest, she explains. Your chest walls and diaphragm control them. As she simulates inhalation, the diaphragm model moves down, creating negative pressure. The balloons expand. Inhalation happens mainly because your diaphragm contracts downward and the intercostal muscles lift the rib cage. This increases the volume in your thoracic cavity, lowering pressure inside the lungs compared to the outside. Thus, air rushes in. Exhalation unveiled. Samuel mimics exhalation. He sees how, when muscles relax, the elastic recoil of the lungs and chest wall push air out. But Dr. Cheng adds, during forced exhalation, such as blowing a balloon, abdominal and internal intercostal muscles contract, squeezing the chest and lungs further. Gas exchange microscope. The class examines a model of alveoli, the tiny grape-like sacs at the ends of bronchioles. Dr. Cheng invites Samuel to imagine shrinking down to the microscopic level. Here, each alveolus is surrounded by a web of capillaries. Gas exchange relies on simple diffusion. Oxygen in the air moves from higher concentration in the alveolus to the lower concentration in the blood. Carbon dioxide moves the other way, out of the blood into the alveolus to be exhaled. Match with real life. Samuel thinks of his grandfather, who has emphysema. Dr. Cheng explains, diseases like emphysema destroy alveolar walls, reducing the surface area for gas exchange, making oxygen intake and carbon dioxide removal less efficient. The journey of oxygen. Oxygen doesn't just dissolve freely, it binds with hemoglobin in red blood cells. Samuel visualizes oxygen hitching a ride on a train, jumping off at distant tissues that need it, while carbon dioxide boards for the return trip. Some carbon dioxide dissolves in plasma, some binds with hemoglobin, and a majority is converted to bicarbonate for transport. Understanding regulation. The session ends with Dr. Cheng reminding them, your respiratory system is finely tuned. It responds to the needs of your body, increasing breathing during exercise to supply more oxygen and expel more carbon dioxide. This balance is maintained by sensors in your brain and major arteries. As Samuel leaves, he understands that breathing is much more than taking air in and out. It's a marvel of mechanics, biology, and chemistry. He feels the rise and fall of his chest with new appreciation, recognizing the invisible work within each breath.